The WWE Universe has been shaken to its core after a shocking and controversial development sent waves across Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. Triple H, WWE's chief content officer, has made one of the boldest decisions of his tenure by officially firing Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. This decision came in the aftermath of their brutal ambush on Rhea Ripley, an attack that not only stunned fans, but also left the women's division in turmoil. The parking lot incident. It all began with what seemed like an ordinary night in the NXT parking lot. Out of nowhere, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez ambushed Rhea Ripley, targeting her already injured knee. The attack was so sudden and so vicious that Ripley was left unable to walk and had to be rushed to a local hospital. Cameras captured the chaos, and social media lit up instantly as fans expressed disbelief and outrage. Many questioned how far storylines had gone, while others pointed out the sheer recklessness of the assault. Triple H's swift response. Triple H wasted no time in addressing the matter. Within hours of the attack, WWE announced that both Morgan and Rodriguez had been released from their contracts. In his official statement, Triple H did not mince words, calling their actions unacceptable and inexcusable. He stressed that WWE has a responsibility to protect its performers, and that crossing the line into dangerous territory will not be tolerated under his leadership. The decisive action showed that WWE is serious about accountability and safety, no matter how high-profile the stars involved. Fan and industry reaction. The reaction from fans has been mixed, but intense. Some celebrated Triple H's decision as a necessary step, praising his leadership and his commitment to protecting WWE's reputation. Others, however, were disappointed, arguing that Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez were two of the most exciting performers in the division, and that their absence would leave a major void. On social media, hashtags like #JusticeForRhea and #WWE firings trended for hours, showcasing the divided nature of the WWE Universe. Impact on the women's division. There is no question that the sudden exit of Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez will shake up the women's division. Both were prominent stars with storylines that tied directly into championship pursuits and faction drama. Without them, WWE must now quickly recalibrate. Rising stars such as Zoe Stark, Alba Fire, or even veterans like Natalya could be elevated to fill the gaps. But the loss of two high-profile names will inevitably force creative to rewrite major angles and long-term plans. Fallout for Judgment Day. The shockwaves also hit the Judgment Day faction, where both Morgan and Rodriguez had aligned themselves in recent months. With their contracts terminated, the future of the group has been thrown into uncertainty. Damian Priest and Finn Balor, the remaining core members, now face the challenge of holding the faction together amid internal tension and public scrutiny. Will Judgment Day adapt and rebuild? Or will this be the beginning of the end for one of WWE's most dominant modern groups? Fans are eager to see how this plays out on upcoming shows. Fan engagement and social media storm. As always, the WWE Universe has turned the controversy into a massive conversation online. Memes, tribute videos, and heated debates have flooded platforms like Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Some fans are demanding the rehiring of Morgan and Rodriguez, while others are already fantasy booking how Ripley's eventual comeback could rewrite the entire landscape of Raw and SmackDown. WWE executives are no doubt monitoring this buzz closely, as fan engagement often guides future creative decisions. Final thoughts. The firing of Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez is one of the most shocking decisions WWE has made in years, and it has left fans divided but deeply engaged. Triple H's swift action highlights a new era of accountability, where performers are expected to uphold professionalism both inside and outside the ring. While Ripley recovers, the women's division faces a turning point, and the Judgment Day faction stands on uncertain ground. What happens next will shape the future of WWE storytelling, proving once again that in professional wrestling, anything can happen, and usually does,